Linsky wasn't exactly a fashion animal. Most of these clothes look 20 years old. An armoire, one of the 9 French words I can pronounce like a native. This photo certainly is an eyeful. Flowering trees in a fragrant meadow. This picture has to be really old. Waste not, want not. Cherry wood desk with praline trim. Yum. Looks like a half-finished letter. It appears Carl Linsky was about to dump someone named Dolores. Cherry wood desk with praline trim. Yum. Junk mail, catalog. Something on professional letterhead. This could be interesting. So Linsky signed a book deal and wasn't delivering the goods. The question is, why? Scrap paper, notepad. I've always admired well-built chairs. I wonder if Linsky's little black book could be green. So Linsky signed a book deal and wasn't delivering the goods. I guess Linsky didn't plan on entertaining when he bought this bed. There are only 31 pieces on the chessboard. Seems like an odd number. The aftermath of Armageddon never looked so picturesque. Antique dresser. Nice quality. Shirts, pants, sweaters. Nothing interesting. Brand new cotton briefs. Larges, too. I wonder if I oughta... Nah. Shirts, pants, sweaters. Nothing interesting. Dolores Lightbody?
Yes, indeedy.
My name's Tex Murphy. I'm a private investigator. I'm looking into the death of Carl Linsky.
Oh, well, do come in.
Thank you.
You are very, very welcome. Well, this is certainly exciting. A real live PI. I love detective novels, you know.
Is that right?
I guess I've always had a certain fascination with private dicks.
I think maybe we ought to just stick to business for now.
Yes, I am still in mourning. Technically. Perhaps in a week or two.
Well, as I'm sure you must know, Dolores, I'm gonna need to ask you a few questions.
What if I refuse to cooperate? Will you interrogate me under a bare bulb?
Well, I'm afraid, out of respect to the recently departed, I'm gonna have to ignore that little bit of innuendo.
Well, all right. Where to begin? Where to begin? It was about 3 months, 11 days ago on a foggy night when Carl and I first met. Naturally, it was love at first sight.
Interesting. Had you and Carl been drinking heavily that night?
Actually, Carl came to have me draw up his will. That's what I do for a living.
A will, huh? And the beneficiary? Who would that be? Carl's daughter?
Sylvia. All that trollop ever wanted from Carl was his money, and now she'll get it. She was the primary beneficiary. You know, just between us, I think Sylvia may have driven Carl to his death.
Do you think Sylvia's capable of it?
Surely you don't mean murder?
Well, that's what I've been hired to find out. Now, I've got a few more questions for you, if you don't mind.
Well, I'd do anything to help. I think you know that. I loved Carl desperately. We were very happy together. I can't for the life of me imagine why he did what he did. I'm afraid Carl's estate consisted of his home and his speeder and not much more. I'm afraid Carl wasn't very good with money. He stipulated in his will that everything be divided between his daughter Sylvia and the North Hill Clinic. Of course, the real money that trollop Sylvia will get will be from his life insurance policy. That was Carl's way of making amends to Sylvia. And I'm sure it's the only reason Sylvia has you investigating her father's death. Carl worked there for years. It's a very exclusive medical facility, you know. I've been in touch with the director, Arnold Sternwood. He's an extremely attractive man, but also very busy. If you'd like to see him, I can try to arrange an appointment with him. I'll call you and let you know. Then you'll have to owe me a favor. I don't play very well myself, but Carl did. He said that life itself is a chess match. Me? Oh, I'm still in shock, as you must imagine. It'll be weeks, maybe months before I'm able to love again. This note is clearly a forgery. I will not dignify it with a response. Carl received regular packages from them. Vitamin supplements, I suppose. Carl was very health conscious. He often said he wanted to live forever. Carl loved to play games. Many a romantic evening, we'd while away the hours playing dominoes or backgammon. Carl also loved to play chess. I can't really help you there. Carl's wife left soon after Sylvia was born. Oh, Carl did the best that he could, but he never felt that he'd done a very good job raising Sylvia, and she never appreciated her father. She left home when she was very young, and went into some unsavory kind of work, escorting or something like that. Carl's heart was nearly broken. They hadn't been close in years. It's too soon, Tex. Allow me to grieve first, and then we'll see what grows between us.
So that was my introduction to Dolores Lightbody.
Oh, the way she talked about Carl, it sounds like she was living in denial.
Actually, it was Sausalito. But she did have a way of looking at things through steamed-up glasses. And she also had some valid concerns about my client, which I brought up with Sylvia later that day.